Many rideshare drivers own the cars they use for the job. And even if they don't, they are responsible for their well-being and upkeep.
Hello, for Jenny? Yeah.
Sadly, some entitled passengers don't seem to care
Hello.
and can often treat the vehicles with utter disregard.
And I cannot do the open container, so if you can either drink it or the discard of it. Thank you, sir. Oh. Okay, you just spilled alcohol on my car.
Would you like us to leave?
Yes.
You got a 0.
You can't rate me, actually. You're gonna get charged for this.
No, we're not gonna get charged for this.
Yes, he spilled alcohol on. He threw alcohol on my front
There was nothing in
seat.
his cup.
He threw alcohol on my front seat.
Though the passenger does attempt to clean his mess, it's an outrageous act. Yet the driver manages to keep relatively cool. Unfortunately, that's not always the case. Tensions and entitlement are rising at a convenience store in Sterling, Virginia, as a man begins recording a customer who he claims has been complaining about the checkout line moving too slowly.
Oh, you're in a hurry.
The woman to her right has stepped aside to let her go first.
Are you in line?
No, she was way ahead of you.
Okay, well, she should be in line and go her turn.
She was before you.
Okay, she should go.
I think she's being polite.
At this point, everyone seems a little perturbed. And as the impatient customer attempts to purchase some alcohol, it only gets worse.
Ma'am, I need your ID.
Yeah, I will put my phone number.
I just need your ID.
I can put my phone number.
Everybody gets ID, and mine
My
gets
phone
scanned
number?
every time I'm here.
ID is required to buy alcohol at this store, regardless of one's age.
There's nothing in here for you to ring out.
I have American Express as Platinum. I bet that's it.
You have no product in there because you've given me no ID.
But the woman remains unconvinced.
Do you want to give me an ID?
You know what? Give me a manager.
I am the
She is the manager.
I don't believe it.
I'm here every day. I have to show my ID every day. Just show
Who
it.
the hell are you?
I'm not Karen.
Okay, here's the deal, or I will call the police. Okay? You need
I
to leave.
put
This
my-
is going to do you no good.
That's a very valid card.
Ma'am,
Put it in your-
there's no
put it in your
product
purse
in here
then.
because you won't give me your ID.
Finally, she relents.
Okay, I'll give you my ID. Right here. Here you go.
That's all we had to do.
Here you go.
All we had to do.
But the testy back and forths continue.
Now you can put your platinum in here.
Yes, Platinum. Thank you.
Cool.
It's a Platinum.
We're all impressed.
Sweet.
You move
You don't
along.
know
It's
anything
their-
about
You
their
look very
idea.
rich. You do.
Yes, I'm rich.
You
I
look
am.
it.
I am rich.
I like your sweatpants.
Yeah,
done.
thank you.
Your nappy hair.
She finishes up her much longer than necessary transaction with one final caustic sign-off.
Have a
I don't
good
even
day.
tell you bye.
Proof positive that even a platinum card's worth of entitlement buys not even a moment of patience.
I forget what I even
That's,
came in for.
I want to pay for my and then I'll have your job, Lynn.
At a Louisiana discount store, a customer is furious at a cashier who, according to the man filming, was on her cell phone video chatting with a male friend.
I'm glad you and your friends think something like that is so funny. Childish, and immature.
The customer is enraged because she claims she heard a lewd comment about her body, allegedly said by the cashier's friend during the chat.
Bitch, you don't need to back. Your friend is still on speakerphone laughing at me.
The cashier, who is apparently still on the call with her friend, wisely seems to disconnect.
Yeah, bye.
But it's too little, too late.
You are a and so is your little small Yeah, okay. Well, he's a dude, like you are a bitch. God bless you. Yeah, God bless you. Ma'am, I need the number to talk to someone besides her.
No word on whether the offended customer spoke to anyone else about the alleged incident.
And then I'll have your job, Lynn.
But here's hoping both of their days.
You are a and so is your little small friend.
Got much, much better after that.
I want to pay for my and then I'll have your job, Lynn.
That's like horrible. So you should tell me, hey, sorry about the container. Well, I don't know who gave it to me, but you know that, right? That's disgusting.
At this fast food restaurant in Santa Monica, a bystander records as a customer complains that she allegedly got the wrong sauce on her burger. But to the bystander, it's about so much more than that.
That's disgusting.
You know, these guys have a hard job. I mean, you
I
think,
know that. I know that.
like, it's just some sauce, man. They work a lot.
No, hey. let me
No,
tell
it's just a
you.
little bit of sauce.
I work really hard.
I work too.
I work
I need to hear you yelling at this man for just doing his job. Yeah, but no. You need to show people respect. This is America. Show them respect. No, she's yelling at this man over sauce. You guys, be nice when you come out here. Stop belittling these people. They're under enough stress. The corporation's making all the money and letting these people have to deal with the front lines. This is horrible. This is not America. This is not how we treat our fellow brother and man. We walk over dead bodies in the sidewalk. People spun out. We just act like it's normal. This is not normal. Wake up, wake up, wake up. And this is what we're breeding. People that just don't care. They just want to get their food, get their live, buy, consume, die.
Words to live by, which pretty much boils down to one thing
So you should tell me, hey, sorry about the container.
everyone can agree on.
But you know that, right? That's disgusting.
Every employee deserves respect.
But I don't need to hear you yelling at this man for just doing his job. Yeah, but no. You need to show people respect. This is America.
At a parking lot near a stadium in Houston, Texas. The game has yet to begin. But competition for fan parking is well underway.
Why are you trying to ruin this day for people?
This isn't how it works, though. You
Look,
don't
I'm
get
the
out.
driver and I jumped here and I got here. Are you guys high? You're obviously high. Move along. Let's all have a good time for the Astros. We've got
That's not
two
how it
kids in the
works.
car.
That's not how it works,
It doesn't
man.
matter.
And you're the one climbing
so
in
you're
it.
gonna ruin
That's
your
not how it
day
works.
right here by pulling
We're
everybody
good.
up.
I got lunch to eat, man. We're good. Go get
You
in
are
your
not
car.
real Astros fans if you're acting like this. And that's the truth.
This woman apparently jumped out of the vehicle she was in to reserve this available spot, which is not only frowned upon by most, but illegal in the state of Texas. While the driver recording is claiming the spot for himself
That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
It doesn't
man.
matter.
because he and his car
I got lunch to eat, man. We're good.
are actually here.
Let's go. Get this crazy lady out of here, somebody.
Hey, I'm not moving. My car's pulling in right here.
You're gonna miss the show then.
Come on, baby.
Moments later, the woman's husband arrives with their vehicle and pleads his case.
Let's go. Dude, that's not how it works, dude. Come on. You gotta drive around and find the spot. Come on. If that was the case, everybody would be doing that and and this should be a show. Come on. How old are you? How old is she? Come on. That's not how it works. Let's go.
Meanwhile, other motorists in the parking lot are getting fed up with their face-off.
What do you want me to do? He's in front of you. I'm not in front of you. Am I in front of you? Why you not beeping at him?
Despite the mounting public pressure, both parties appear determined to go the distance.
I know you're getting tired.
I'm not tired at all.
But with game time quickly approaching, the reality of sticking this petty competition out appears to finally sink in.
You're pathetic Astro fans,
give
and
you
you
your
both
2
should be
minutes.
ashamed of yourself because there's
You'll
kids.
be on Facebook.
This is karma.
You'll be on Facebook.
And with that, the woman surrenders the space. Here's hoping the game they're all attending has at least as much drama
Are you guys high? You're obviously high.
as the one they just played.
Let's go. Get this crazy lady out of here, somebody.
because he's being rude. I didn't ignore you.
Listen, hold on. I'm gonna tell you.
At this fast food drive-thru, a customer records a cashier who he claims refused to take his order,
I'm gonna tell you something.
while she claims he was being rude.
What I'm saying is that I was waiting in the front.
Make sure you tag me. My Facebook name is tag me, baby.
You know she'll be fired soon.
No,
But anyway,
I won't. I've been working
anyway,
for
look.
years. I won't.
You took the order behind me and not even
didn't
mine.
take the order. That wasn't
All
me.
right,
That's
okay,
why
then
I
I was
said,
like,
sir,
all right, and then
can
you
relax?
said, no, you need to relax, sir. And then you said, no, that's what you said first. All right? So
And then I
look,
said what I said to you first
now, I don't look. You see that, right?
The cashier has clearly had enough of their conversation and recruits her manager to deal with the man's complaint. But she seems to have even less patience for the customer.
I'm not gonna be disrespectful.
But you were.
Listen.
You're not recording.
No, I'm not.
No, take your camera.
Listen, it's totally legal.
It's not legal.
Yes, it is. You're gonna tell me I've been through this already. You're gonna be famous if you close the window. All right, look. Her right here. Yo, you made the news. She made the news.
The manager and the other staff member flip multiple birds at the customer. But the customer stands firm and still attempts to order some food with another employee who seems more amenable.
Yes, I would like to order. No, you all right. But the manager, what's her name? What's the manager's name?
Do not take his order. We're about to call the cops. So move.
Call the cops for what? I'm gonna wait for you.
Go ahead. You wait here, baby.
Seeing his options dwindling before him, the customer decides to take a more humble tack after the first cashier returns to her post.
Look, I'm not trying to make you upset. I would apologize to you, but you bugged out on me.
No, because.
But I got you on camera. I got you and your manager. I would never disrespect, but you did. Look, her.
You to relax, because I'm also helping somebody else.
All right.
Did I not help somebody else?
All right, it's cool.
I was sitting here, some lady was asking me for help.
All right, it's cool. All right, you're right.
It's frustrating trying to help somebody and help you.
I'm sorry, I'm out.
To his credit, the man drives away. Still hungry perhaps, but hopefully comforted by the fact
You're gonna be famous if you close the window.
that escalating a fight with drive-thru employees is ultimately for the birds.